Hey y'all, it's your boy Kimmy.
It is Jay.
Baby, speak up.
They heard me. They know who the fuck I am.
Oh, oh, okay.
Hey y'all.
Well, well, welcome back to another episode of Being Us.
So today we are the subject of friendships came up, and not just
Not just ours, because we don't want to be selfish and only
oh,
talk about us.
well, we're not just talking about you know we're talking about friends and making friends in the LGBT community, particularly making friends with other queer men.
Of
And
all races, we can't, we all races, not just us black folks. So,
because I'm one of my closest, or one of my longest friendships outside of you is with my friend Maddie. Um, and she actually lives in Australia. And we've
ooh,
been
cause they
friends.
mate.
All right. And we've been friends for years, and she's engaged now. Shout out to Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
But in meeting Maddie and becoming friends with Maddie, that was super easy. Best time of my life. But when it comes to making friends with other guys, it's very tricky.
Tricky is not the word.
It's really not, but I was trying to be nice.
Disrespectful,
We're only a minute and
hard,
43 seconds into this. I was trying to be nice.
child. It's like taking a whole physics class, struggle bus. But yeah, so I don't. I'm such an introvert, so I don't necessarily say it's easy for me to make friends. But when I make friends, it's kind of hard to navigate with my friendship, which is it's fine. You don't, in the words of my girl Nicki Minaj, you don't have to like me, but you be very respectful at the end of the day. But yeah, especially like moving out here to Phoenix, I made a friend. We're gonna call this person Thomas, like the choo choo train. Beep beep.
Oh, the look I just gave him.
First off, yes, Thomas. Thomas, Thomas is a sweetheart.
Are we talking about the same Thomas?
First off, didn't you just say be nice in the beginning?
I'm just asking a question. I was trying to figure out if we were
Didn't
talking
you
about
say
the
be
same
nice?
Thomas.
And anyway, we're gonna crack that part out. Yes, we're gonna call him Thomas, and in the beginning, I thought Thomas liked me in the terms of boo taboo thing, but quickly realized when first meeting Thomas that Thomas already had his other train.
Okay, but wait, pause.
Oh Lord.
Was it established in the beginning upon meeting Thomas that it was friendship, or did y'all have nothing on the table? It was just conversation, and you thought something was there.
So that's where I failed to secure the rails. Like that piece of the conversation was never brought up. It was never brought up in terms of this is strictly friends. This is strictly friends with benefits, or I'm looking for something. The conversation was strictly, bitch, we on the phone 4, 5, 6, 7 hours and talk throughout the day. Now where I'm from, that's signs. So I'm not gonna throw it all on Thomas the train.
So you said that you're not going to throw it all on him.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, at least you're taking accountability for
Of
it.
course, I'm always gonna take accountability for my actions. At the end of the day, it's just I appreciate the friendship and getting to know individual and getting new perspectives because that's that what excites me, learning new things, learning new peoples. At the end of the day, but what I did not see, the same with relationship is same with friends. When you see red flags, they in the same bucket. And I saw red flags that I should have just exit stage left and not go past 200 get my $200. I didn't do it. And so it was to the point of, he's going through his personal issues. Not gonna throw it out there. But I expressed some of my concerns to him and how I felt like what he was doing to himself, some of the crazy things he was doing out there in the streets. And like, I'm not trying to be nobody daddy, nobody husband, but if I feel like,
Big Daddy.
ooh, but I feel, as a friend or friend, if I feel like you're doing something to harm yourself or you're, making mistakes that it's gonna cause, some negative things to occur to you, and not gonna be some happy endings, then I feel like it's my right, my as a good friend to you, to tell you how I feel. Whether you take it or not, that's up to you because you're an adult. But I'm not gonna say something unless I really feel it from my heart, because I want you to do the same with me. And go through, went through that sensitivity training with him, a little exercise, and then he found him a little boo thing. Now, side note, this, was told, I'm not looking for a boyfriend.
It's getting juicy, y'all.
Child, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm just doing my thing. And I said, you know what, you do you. Live your best life, but be careful. And
yes,
so,
you should. That's a good friend, would.
Right. And so, but child, you telling me you ain't looking for the man, but you doing man things. The baby spending the night. Your communication to me has dropped.
Sidebar. Well, really not really a sidebar, but why is it that sometimes when friends get into situationships or relationships, like they just fall off the face of the planet when it comes to their friends?
I don't know, but
have I ever been like that? Was I ever like that?
Ooh, child, we let's focus back on time, is. Let's focus back on time, is.
Lord, have mercy.
But yeah, like spend all the time, and then I have the audacity to tell the baby that Thomas decided to tell Eric that he smoked too much weed. He need to get his life together. But there you go, smoking weed with Eric every damn day, and you getting tired of Eric being in your house. Well, tell Eric to go to the house. But I myself was like, okay, so you telling me this, your good Judy, the good Judy, your so-claimed good Judy, like this is, I'm not looking for this, but you doing boyfriend things. That's just me. And I'm only giving like the basic of it, because again, I don't want to put this person, I'm already telling enough person's business, but I'm giving you enough to get like a decent picture of it. Because he's telling me, who's supposed to be a good Judy, like, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not looking for this. And yeah, I know some of you guys going to say, well, it's none of your business, it's not your right. But, well, just don't say nothing to me. Just don't tell me.
You can't tell if a person like me that ain't my business.
Just don't tell me then.
I'm going to like, if we're close and we're friends, if I have a question, I'm going to ask. Like, I want to know what the fuck is up. What the fuck are you doing? Because my friends are extensions of me. So I don't want my friends out there doing nothing foolish, nor do they want me doing anything foolish. Because let me tell you about this bitch next to me. If I suggest that I want to go buy a pineapple, this hoe will say I need to buy an apple. Okay, it's giving...
Wait a minute. No, I do not.
It's giving supervised patrol of it.
Girl.
Supervised vision.
It's giving
not
me...
vision. Visits, bitch.
It's giving me, he's a liar, liar, pants on fire. Right. Walk me through this real quick. We finna sidebar Mr. Thomas right now. What you talking about?
I mean, I just feel like you are... like me, you just want to make sure I know what I'm doing, basically.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not doing anything that's going to bring danger to my life.
Because y'all out here giving me Hallmark Lifetime stories, like y'all. Anyway, whew.
Back to Thomas.
Back to Thomas. I'm almost finished, y'all, because this is all Thomas getting from me.
It's not almost finished because we didn't even touch on the fact of your conversation about friends. Your friends not dating each other. Y'all.
Oh, so...
Go on to finish Thomas' train first so we get into that though.
So, I expressed myself. I expressed, my concerns, my feelings, and and this is where I acted a plump fool. But that's saying with friends who I'm really close with. Child, I rolled up on him. I sure did.
He did, because I remember the day
I
that
rolled,
I
I
was
rolled
told
up on,
about this.
I rolled up on him because my thing is Thomas is really big on communication. We all say we're on communication, but we fail to remember that there's multiple versions of communication. Communication is one broad word. But he failed to communicate with me. Like his communication with Kimi went from like 125 to like 10. But let my communication drop. Then I'm the bitch. I'm the one that needs to go stand in the corner with the dunce hat. One thing you're gonna learn about a Libra, and what you should know, and shout out to my Libras, if we ever feel like we're backed in the corner or you treating us unfair, bitch, you finna get the whole book thrown at you like I'm the whole judge. You hear me? Your ass finna get prosecuted because you're not finna play me like I'm dumb. First and foremost. So then he decided to communicate to me that he no longer wanted to be my friend. Think that we should, disengage from communicating and things of that nature. And, out of respect, because that's my good, what I felt was a good Judy, out of respect, I said, you know what? I respect that. Kudos to you and all your endeavors. I hope you and babe work out. So later on down the road, we reconnect. Y'all tell me why Thomas the Train gonna tell me he felt some type of way down to fight for our friendship. I wish I could have seen my face was like, bitch, you gotta be kidding me. So you give me real sensitive, bitch. You give me real sensitive, Yana. Cause wait a minute, cause I'm like, one, if I would have fought with you, then you would have called me a whole stalker and a whole crazy bitch.
And what we not gonna do?
What we're not
going to do is stalk.
What we not gonna do? No, cause girl, you finna have me out here looking like Chucky. Shout out to the Chucky doll. Don't forget Chucky. Megan is not better than you, OG.
I don't know. She just might be because the bitch flipped.
She did, but you
And
still
she
my
twirled
boo.
her hair.
You still boo Chucky at the end of the day. But anyway, and so we reconnected, and I told Thomas, I'm gonna let you know this friendship is not gonna be the same because you done threw me away for a whole nigga that you dumped a whole week later. So.
I couldn't do that.
Girl,
I could never throw.
Now I'm a big bitch too, y'all. I'm a big bitch. He threw me fucking far. He threw me he threw me as far that damn near the cartel could see my ass at the border.
First of all, that was very nasty.
And not.
I could not. My friendships and my relationships are very important to me because, especially first of all, my friends are like the family I got to choose, and I value them just as much as my relationships. Which some people may disagree, some people may not. I don't give a fuck because that's me. That's my opinion. But I cannot just cast away my friends, and that's actually been a very big problem. When it comes to people I've been dating or in the past, is my friendships, because people feel like I should just either not spend as much time with my friends or just completely not spend time with them at all, and that's just not the case. I can have both. I can have my cake and eat it too. Fuck what you think.
Because that's just the thing, having respectable time with each party.
It is.
And it's hard. And I do say that I know it's hard. Because, like, you with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you want to spend time with them because they complete you. They give you the energy that you desire, and they pour into you. But, your friends also pour into you as well, but they don't have the same chemical bond as you do with your significant other. From a spiritual perspective, or hopefully sexual, too. They shouldn't know that.
Because your friends ain't busting it wide open.
Busting it wide open.
They shouldn't.
Guac,
Some
5,000. You heard?
But not mine.
And so, all of those groups that you're a part of satisfy you in different ways, but, your partner should in my opinion, should be the one satisfying you the most, and they're not going to be able to give you every single thing off your checklist. While your friends should be able to satisfy certain things on your checklist to complete you. So that's why people always say only one person is perfect, and that's God. But when it comes to
Who?
God,
I thought you said G-O-G. I was like, Gog?
girl, see how he treats me, y'all. See how he does.
But, okay, let's take a step back because
And we're not done with Thomas, so we're going to circle back.
we may circle back to Thomas. Well, yeah, we are, because I really want to get to the fact of what happened with me and Thomas met. That's very...
He messy, y'all. He messy.
That's very...
Messy.
Anyways,
Messy.
let's back the train up because making friends it's not an easy thing. You know, I've tried countless times to have platonic friendships, and I think my problem was after you left, I was like, okay, if I did it once, I can do it again. And I tried to make friends with I tried to be friends with other gay men or other queer men. And it would just be the same old damn thing. It would be cool in the beginning, and then pull your dick out. Let's see your cock.
Y'all, that was aggressive.
And it's very tiresome. Like, if you want to date. If you want to fuck. If you just want to go to the movies and watch a quick movie, then let's do that. But why do we have to blur the lines? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Why can't you just be honest? Because that lets a person know how they can move with you. And if they want to progress. Because some people want friends with benefits, which is completely fine. I do not judge that. But I really would love, like, I mean, I have them, of course. Let me not say that I don't. But in the beginning, years ago, I would have loved it have been an easier way to make the platonic male friends that I have.
Child, it's hard.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
And the funny thing is, it's easier for me to have genuine friendship with females than it is with males.
Same.
Which is so sad.
It is, but I mean, I was raised by two very powerful, headstrong women, and I was raised by a very dominant man. But my closest friendships are with women. You know what I'm saying? They bring the most encouragement, the most care, concern. They're very nurturing. It's just I've always gravitated towards making more friends with women. It's always been easier for me, aka why, you know, me and my friend Sabrina, we got closest because, you know, it was easier for me to it's easier for me to open up with women than men.
Gots to do better.
It's weird.
Gots to do better, but
it's getting weird.
Gots to do better, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. But to like circle back with Thomas, so
girl,
this thing across the board comes, you know, relocates here for a little while, and I introduce, you know, Jay to Thomas, and I just simply requested, which I thought was a respectful and nice manner. Don't fuck my friends. Don't flirt with my friends. You can get their number, but
no. Let me tell y'all, because he's saying it's very nice for y'all, but I didn't get that because we were on the way to the spot, and he was like, I don't like my friends messing around with each other. Y'all, if I find out y'all fucking around with each other, I'll block both of y'all. I was like, excuse me?
Okay, how was that mean?
You're gonna block me?
Yes.
Baby, it is not that.
Because we literally just said, me, pull your dick out. That's what people do. Pull your dick out. No, we ain't got time for that.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I felt like, you know, I could I didn't feel like it was gonna go there
Okay, well that's good for you.
before
But the other one,
before the chaos ensued. I remember me and Dramatic saying it was chaos. It wasn't really chaos.
He is, y'all.
It wasn't chaos. It was a little drama.
Because he didn't know the full details of Thomas the Train. He didn't know what Thomas the Train is capable of. And what I do know is, I like to prevent things from happening if it's gonna cause me distress. Bitch, I ain't trying to be like Cinderella. Check yourself.
I mean,
Continue, friend.
So we get there. I meet Thomas, and I was about to slip up and say his name. We get there. I meet Thomas, and I'm really vibing with this guy, like, which is so funny. Let me tell you, one thing about life, she gonna remind you, watch what you say, because when you and Thomas is going through y'all situation, I was like, fuck that nigga. You don't need that nigga. Move on. And like, I was like, okay, the conversation's nice, calm, cool, and collected. Everything's going fine. And
See, motherfuckers don't want to listen to me, y'all.
And what did we do after that? Where did we go after that? We went to Glendale, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to Glendale.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna let him tell y'all.
and well, because there are two different versions of this story.
There's no two different versions. One.
There are two different versions of this
Go
story.
ahead, because we had 22 minutes, child.
We went to Glendale. Everything was fine, calm, cool, and collected. Everybody was enjoying themselves. You know, of course, I was still trying to know who, Keem's friend was, because, I want to know who he has in his corner when I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting a good vibe and a good feel around who this guy was. And I liked what I was observing, what I was witnessing. And we were leaving the little area or whatnot. And so, Thomas was kind of, what were we doing? We were looking at the sunset, and somebody thought that something was happening and it was not. And
so I'm gonna stop you there. So we decided to go to this spot, and a fourth party in our group wanted some dessert. So
just FYI, y'all, it was not me.
And it was not me, but I participated. So this fourth person, I'm not gonna give them a fake name. We can call them that person. That fourth person and I went into this dessert spot, got the little desserts, but then somebody had to, go pee. Now, keep in mind, I know Thomas moves. I know how Thomas operates. I know when Thomas makes certain faces, stands, voice change. Because that baby, he has trade voice. He has trade tendencies, and Kimi knows those because I've hanged around them long enough to
Kimi speaking in the third person
to understand. And I'm helping them understand to understand. Mm-hmm. And I peeped, and I already set the tone. Like, don't flirt with my friend because I'm gonna beat your ass, and I will beat your ass behind my friend, because as soon as both of my friends mess around and somebody say something, either one, y'all, Daddy Bear coming out, and I ain't talking about the good sexual healing kind. I'm beating both of y'all asses, and both of y'all getting blocked. So anywho, we all together stand in the middle of the damn road, I believe at this point. And as we're walking back to the car, I don't know what the comment was made, but Thomas said, "I want your friend."
Oh, I do remember that.
And keep in mind, Kimi knows. Kimi's already on. Then went from I'm in a good mood to attack mode. Thomas almost got cussed out.
He was talking about the sunset.
No,
though.
Thomas was not.
He was talking about the sunset.
I saw the face.
What was the face?
I want to fuck you face.
I
want to suck your cock. I know Thomas' face. I know it. Like that's how I value, our friendship. I know my friend's body language. I know y'all. I'm not dumb. I may not be the smartest bitch in the room.
I want to fuck you face.
You do.
And don't.
You do.
And don't.
Well, that's for another story time. Anyway, I do. I know what all y'all faces are, because I'm a Libra. Like we read off read off your friend's energy because we expect you to read off our, even though some of y'all can't, and that's fine. But I know Thomas, and I know it. And when he said that, I said, okay, you keep playing me. Test me if you want to.
Child, yeah, he was about to beat this man ass in front of all those nice 8x11s. It was.
All those fluorescent beiges.
Now let's be clear. There was nothing fluorescent about those beiges.
Just
Nothing
kidding,
was even beige.
I know, there's a couple of them out there though. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is what we not gonna do. But I know that sounds a little crazy on my part, but y'all, I'm protective of my friends.
I just
Period.
was like, what is going on? Nothing's going. First of all, nothing's going on. We were looking at the sunset, which is very gorgeous. I did not pick up on anything. Maybe sometimes I'm naive, just sometimes.
I don't know how, y'all. I don't know how.
I did not pick up on any of the energy. So we let it go, right? We let it go. Time has passed. And what happened next?
I don't know what did happen next.
Flagstaff.
Oh.
And somebody pitched a fit. And
Was it me?
it was you that pitched the fit, yes.
What did I do?
You were getting mad. You were getting heated. And I'm not talking about Beyonce.
Oh, child, we sitting at the table?
Yes.
Well, don't poke the bell.
Y'all, that man touched my shoulder and somebody was like, what was that? I was like, oh, here we go again.
Again, y'all. Y'all, I'm crazy, but he finna play me. He finna play me on episode 2.
I'm like, this nigga.
No.
Well, no, not you. I'm talking about Thomas. Because I'm like, of all times.
Oh, okay.
Right now, can we not eat?
I'm sorry, y'all, because I thought Jay was finna try to make me be like the crazy bitch.
No, because I know. Oh, you definitely are the crazy bitch. But I knew what was going to happen. And I think it was not helping that we all had been drinking either. Because when you drink, emotions are heightened. And I know how you get when you get emotional and emotionally angry at that. And I was like, oh my God, can we not do this? And they were trying to talk it out. And I was like, I felt like I was Cynthia Bailey on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh Lord, shout out Cynthia.
I'm just like, oh God, can it be over, please? What's going on? Can we just go shake our ass in the club and have a good time?
But y'all, I asked for it to cease and desist.
You did, but I knew that shit was not gonna cease and desist. So I was like, y'all might as well go ahead and get it on over with because it's not going to end.
Look, y'all, when Kimi tells you to dead it, I do mean dead it because I don't argue with people. I don't argue with people.
So I love a good argument, honey. I argue to the day I take my last breath.
I don't argue. I don't like getting loud. I don't like acting up. I really don't. But if you ever bring me out my element to that level, it's on and popping. And so, Thomas expressed that, I made him feel like I didn't want to hear it. Saying, it was like, yeah, at that moment I didn't. So out of respect, I wanted to like let my spirit calm down, let my heart racing, let my heart slow down because it was racing. Because it was literally like, I'm finna fight you, or I'm finna leave your ass up here, and you're gonna have to walk your ass home. Now keep in mind, it was 4 people, and it's 4 of us in total, and I was just that upset. Like, let me get out of this area. But kissing made up. I still, at the end of the day, I wasn't upset at him because you express how you feel. Mm-hmm. But when I ask you respectfully not to do something and you still do it, don't play me like you dumb. You didn't know what you was doing because you smarter than a 5th grader. That what tipped me off because you knew what was happening. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I know you finna ask something else. What else?
I just was, I feel like, I've always had questions about your friends and our dating each other rule because I'm like, well, what if it was your purpose to bring 2 people together that were meant to be together? Not just speaking in this case particularly, I'm just talking about in general. Mm-hmm. What if that was the purpose or one of your purposes to meet both of these people was to bring them together?
If I didn't know what I know about y'all,
First of
I
all,
would have been okay.
don't y'all, because I'm a catch. And I ain't talking about sea bass.
Ooh, which is good with some deep fried and some peanut oil and a good asparagus and mashed potatoes.
I am a catch. Anybody that in my
first
head, me
off-
know I'm a catch.
First off, didn't say that it was bad.
Okay.
I
Let's keep it clear.
I
Crystal.
just know that how both you guys' expectations are and how both you guys view relationships and intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Intimacy, I feel like both of you guys are compatible, but what you guys like attention span is not gonna be there because his attention span is short as fuck.
Yeah, I do have great attention span. Like,
And then as soon as you realize that you ain't getting that attention,
mm-hmm.
Binder Billy comes out.
First of all, let's get into this fucked up shit.
Binder Billy comes out.
I know my mother is out there listening. This is her fault for giving me that damn nickname in the first place. Binder Billy, I do not have a binder. Let's debunk those allegations in the first place. It's very easy for people to come up and I don't know what I have resting Negro face, so I don't know what about me comes and reads talk to me across my forehead.
So y'all, we're gonna get more in depth with Binder Billy next episode because next episode is truly for relationships and things of that nature and how we both navigated through those and how we guided other people through theirs. But his mom, love you mom, gave him the nickname Binder Billy.
And she shouldn't
And
have.
no, it's perfect because
Let's talk about that. A nasty read.
it's a good. It ain't a read. It's factual. It's a good Binder Billy. And honestly and truly, y'all, for Christmas this year, I'm getting him a binder, and I'm gonna get a cute laminated. And I'm gonna have a good amount of pictures for him to insert into the binder.
Because people are probably listening to this and they're probably thinking, oh, he a hoe.
He's not a whore.
He's not a whore.
He's a talk whore.
It's not. No. It's really. This is the thing about me. I'm the type of person that likes to keep it pushing. Like, I'm keeping it pushing. I'm keeping it pushing. I'm keeping it pushing. I'm keep going. If we get to the point where we realize it's not working, it's done, I'm gonna keep going because I love love, and I'm not wasting time. I don't have time to sit in my wallows. Like, I'm not a depressed ass bitch.
Baby,
I've never been.
Baby, that's called a talk hoe.
No, it's not. It's given. Life is fucking short. I could be dead tomorrow. Let's go. I can meet my husband still today by 4:30. Let's keep it going.
Your husband in Jamaica.
He's not. I've talked to a Jamaican before.
And no shade to Jamaicans.
No, they were great. I probably would shout him out if I remembered his name, but I do not remember his name.
But y'all realize this whole time I feel like the episode's been about me. And for once I'm saying it's okay because I need to let this out. But I hope you guys are enjoying, the conversation so far.
Oh, no, I'm definitely enjoying it because for once, bitch, I'm not the one with the target on my head.
And you guys,
So I'm like, please, yes, girl, let's get into it. Who we getting into next?
Binder Billy.
No, we're not.
We're talking about you next episode. Focus.
No,
So as I wrap up, with Thomas, y'all. So, I do say this for Thomas. Thomas did express that, I had horrible communication skills and I never reached out, which is all facts because when I told, Thomas the first time that the friendship was not going to be the same, I'm not going to pour into something where I'm going to get a rinse and repeat where I feel like I'm going to get thrown out like stinky garbage. And I'm just not. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to put myself in that predicament. I'm not going to put myself in that place because I'm sensitive in that area. If I don't feel appreciated or feel like someone's going to pour into me, then I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to put myself to feel that way. And I feel like I have every right to. So, Thomas and I have not spoken. And I'm A1 with that. If we reconnect down the road, absolutely. But it's going to sadly say it's going to be the same because if I don't see more positive change come out of Thomas, then I'm not going to be around it because if I have to uplift myself, then that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, but I don't think y'all that particular friendship is just not destined to work because you are not putting in the attention for it. But I understand why, because you're looking for change, and perhaps
And they're
if
reporting to me.
perhaps if the person, if well, not even the person, perhaps if things change the way that you requested or required, then you would put out the, oh, excuse me, y'all. You would put out the required effort needed.
Yeah,
Which is very important too. Effort is a very big thing when it comes to friendship. Like, it cannot be one sided. I can't be the only one that's calling you. I can't be the only one texting you first. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we hang out, like, it can't just be me. It has to be a balance.
And that's why I say both of us play a part, but I just knew in the beginning it was good, but after I saw what I can be placed into, I was like, I never had been poured into, so, and I'm not pouring back, but baby, Libra was gonna pour more than the other person, and if you ain't pouring a third of it, or what I'm pouring into
That's
you,
not true. That's not true. That's not true. Let's
okay,
not,
this
don't
Libra,
get all Libras dragged.
this Libra.
Let's not get all Libras dragged.
So y'all be hating on us.
I don't no.
We're the most hated sign out
Sagittarius is the most hated for good reason.
Hold up, that's my sign.
Sagittarius
I'm supposed to be good Judies with Libras.
Let me tell you.
Maybe that's why we misunderstood.
I have not met a Sagittarius that I have not wanted to beat their ass. Maybe one, and we are cool, but all the rest of them, ass need to get mollywopped.
I have a good majority of my female friends are Sagittarius, and I love them to death.
I haven't.
The ghetto we live in.
But
I
you
guess.
know what's? It's just.
But at the end of the day, y'all, I appreciate you guys listening. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, if I'm right, I'm right.
Sometimes he's wrong, y'all.
I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If we're right, we're right. If the friendship comes back together, and it does. If it don't, it don't. It's not gonna hurt me. I still send prayers and positive energy to Thomas Way, because I do see the beauty in this person, and beautiful mind. I would never take that away from that person. Beautiful mind, and I hope happiness comes their way. But, you know, baby, three's a company at this point. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you tune into the next episode. It's your boy Kimmy, and
it's Jay.
And thank you for just letting us being us. Bye.